We got some chart requests over here inside the Discord we're going to be answering in this video. The first one's going to be XDC. This is from Tim Tibbo over in the Discord. If you guys got chart requests, drop them in here. I'm answering them every single day. And we're going to knock these out. And we got a few more down here as well from the Spartan Army. Shout out to the Discord family, man. Let's go. First one's going to be XDC. XDC's at a good price right now, I would say. It's consolidating right on that 50-week, moving average. That is the yearly average there. Okay, support's going to be right there at 0.04. I think you're getting this one at a real good price. Yes, the last dot is green, but we're in a stealth phase here. So if you're looking at our cheat sheet over here, it looks like we're doing this. Okay, there was a nice big pop over the 50 there. Bang, right back into it. You should have been buying right in this area. So again, we're in a consolidation place right here on XTZ. If you look at the monthly, okay, nice uptrend, right? No red dot on the monthly. Okay, and the weekly's just consolidating on that price. So what I'd be doing, I'd be looking for an entry right now. And using a stop loss as long as we just keep consolidating on that 50, because eventually, right, this move's going to happen again. Bang. That was from what? 3 cents all the way up to 10. That's a 300% move right there on XDC. This one looks really good. That was 182% right there. This one looks really good here. Who's that from? Tim? Shout out to Tim. Next one's FTM. Yeah, that one looks good. I like where it's at. I would be an accumulator. I'd be definitely in my position right now, okay? Because again, just consolidating there. FTM, that's a good call out. I'm gonna actually add that one to our list here. That one, last dot's red, so I'm gonna put it in the red list. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that to our list here, just to keep an eye on. And again, beautiful consolidation here, right on that 50. Good call out. FTM's the next one. Phantom, another name that's sitting right on it. Okay, sitting right on it, sitting right on our 50-week. Okay, let me put the support level. I mean, you could probably put your stop loss down there at 30 cents. That was a pretty nice move off the bottom there. I just want to see if that thing holds. So we'll see where the next green dot comes again. Green dots are the buy signals. Red dot, right? That's a hey, we're going down. Green means up, red means down. And again, we want to buy names that are in an uptrend, not necessarily a downtrend. This is a long consolidation phase right here on FTM. Okay, we want to buy stuff, though, that's in an uptrend, right? Big move, bang. There's our pullback into the 50. Bang, there's our trade, rip. Right now, we're just consolidating. I want to see a big breakout. Okay, you definitely could get one of these. You definitely could get one of these coming up here. Again, we're supposedly going into a bull run. So, again, last dot is red. I keep an eye on 30 cents. Make sure that 30-cent level holds. I would say if we get a green dot above 30, that would be an absolute racker right there. Next one's going to be OKB. OKB, see again, uptrend. Nice uptrend here. This thing has been an uptrend for a very, very long time. Okay, I don't even know what this thing is. I think it's an exchange. But I do like how the stochastic's getting closer to the floor, right? That stochastic RSI, that's that blue line. You see this blue line? Okay, when that thing gets down here to 0, that's when, okay, momentum has been overdone to the downside, meaning it's been an overreaction to the downside. When it's up here, this is when we want to look to sell and take profits, because that's when the price is expensive. Okay, price is cheap when the stochastic is on the floor. And if we're above the 50 and the stochastic is on the floor, that's a great place to enter, just like it was right there. Okay, again, you were buying at 41, sold at 66. There's a 50% trade. This thing's been on a tear. I mean, it's in a macro uptrend right now. I'd be looking to buy all green dots down here below on Market Cipher. Okay, if the blue wave comes down here, we get a green dot above the 50-week. Again, that's our rule, right? It has to be above the 50-week moving average. If it's not above the 50-week moving average, we're not buying it. Okay, it has to be either near it, above it, or consolidating on it. Okay, and then boom, the green dot's the entry, just like it was right there. Rip. Okay, we're capitalizing every single time. XMR. And this is another interesting one to just keep on the list, I guess. Last dot's red, so that one's going on the red list. XMR. This one was on the list for a while, but this is just stuck in a very long consolidation phase. So if you look at the monthly, I mean, we're just chilling here. Okay, I don't really know the usage or anything of this, but again, if you're buying it, I just keep accumulating it. I mean, if you think it's going to be higher than $500 in the next bull run, I'm sure you know the fundamental backing of it, right? Fundamentals are important. You got to know what the project is and if it has any utility or use or if it's going to be around, right? That's important. But technically, right, we're stuck in a consolidation phase here. Just consolidating. Okay, I want to see a big breakout and a pullback into the 50. That's what I'm looking for. Consolidation is boring. Okay, you're holding. We want to buy these big overreactions to the downside. Just like you got here. Big rip up, pull down into the 50, there's your trade. Okay, this hasn't been the greatest one to trade, but it looks like a pretty new token. Okay, and the last dot's green on the monthly still. Again, we're just stuck in a phase there, folks. Just consolidating. Bada bing, bada boom. So eventually it's got to break one way or another, right? It's either got to break up or down. It's gonna pick a direction one of these days. So I'd keep your eye on it. I just wait for a breakout on that one. Post that one for you too. What was next? Sand. This is an old one. Okay, sand. That monthly looks like it's just kind of taken off there. Let's look at the weekly. Okay, the weekly's getting rejected though. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here. We do not want to buy stuff that is trending below the 50. If it is below the 50-week moving average, it is making lower lows. We do not want names making lower lows. We want to trade with the direction. How do we tell which way the direction is? Okay, we see that it's above the 50-week moving average, the 50-week moving average. That is the yearly average price. Okay, we want it to be above the light blue line. We want to buy in areas like this, okay, above the blue line. Right now, I would not touch this thing. Why? Because we're getting rejected on the 50 with a red dot. This thing's going to get tanked down just like it did right there and just like it did right there. Of course, if it has some big breakout or big news or whatever, yeah, it can cause a spike, but technically, this is an awful setup. Okay, I'd be looking to short this thing as a trader, not go long. There's better names to own. Better names to own than sand right now. We want to trade with the direction. There's number 5, and the last one's going to be VET. I like this one here. Okay, VeChain is on my looking to buy list. Why? Because we just crossed over that 50-week there. Okay, we're just now crossing over the 50-week. So if we get a pullback back down to 0.024, okay, I'm eating it up. I'm looking to enter VeChain on the next green dot. I'm actually going to set some alerts here. What is this here? These alerts look different today. They look way different today. Did they just completely just... Okay, here we go. Okay, small green dot. And I want a big one too. Okay, so when Market Cipher prints that, when Market Cipher shows that on the chart, I'm going to be notified. And I'd love to see a pullback back into that 50, but this one's on my buy list here. Why? Because again, we're just now breaking over the 50. We're just now jumping out of a downtrend and going into an uptrend. So the fact that we're crossing the 50 now is very interesting. And we're looking to buy every single green dot from here on out. Okay? Here's a perfect setup right here. VeChain. What happened back here in 2020? We broke over it. We came back. We pulled back into it. Boom. There was your buy signal right there. At 0.01, this thing ran all the way up to 27 cents. Congratulations. Okay, you just made 2,700%. That's ridiculous. And we're just now seeing the crossover here. Okay, we're just now getting this. This doesn't happen every year, folks. This doesn't happen. This happens once every couple years, 2-3 years. Okay, this is a major macro breakout right here. And if you're a Spartan, if you're still around the channel, you're seeing it. Okay, you're seeing what's going on here. We had the cross here, right? We had the cross below it there, and what happened? Boom. Got rejected. Boom. You see how that 50-week moving average plays? It plays the resistance. It plays the support. Boom. Why is that? That's because there's millions of other traders, a.k.a. big money institutional traders, right? They trade the weekly and the monthly charts. They're not trying to day trade like all these other retail investors. Okay, they're looking for the bang, the 2,700% moves, the 300, 400% moves. Okay, they don't want to sit here and trade it all day. They just want to watch, and they use specific ingredients, right? Specific indicators. The 50 EMA is a very common thing a trader uses. Okay, because again, it's the average yearly price. People want to see what the average yearly price is. Okay, and as traders, we want to trade when it is up above it. Okay, if we're going long. If you're going short, Okay, wonderful. Use it as a resistance. Boom. There's your short trade. Boom. Congratulations. Okay, right now, folks, I can't tell you how bullish this is. I cannot tell you how bullish this is right now. I mean, you saw what happened last time. This was 3 years ago. The last time this happened was 3 years ago. Okay, well, 4 now. It's 2024. This was May of 2020. Okay, and what are you seeing? Boom, you're seeing that crossover right there. And then what happened? Bang. Rip it on down. Okay, right back into the 50. There's your buying opportunity. Boom. Ripski. 2,700%. Merry Christmas. Okay, so I would love to see a pullback back into the 50 on VeChain. That's that one, and FTM looks all right, but XDC is probably my favorite out of those, out of everything you just called. VeChain and XDC would probably be the ones I'm rolling with there for longs. Okay, what's next? We got my boy Shen86, SEI. Okay, this thing's just on a tear. I'd honestly be looking to take profits. It is so far off that 9-week moving average. I'd be taking profits on this. Okay, I'm not greedy because I would have got in down here somewhere. Okay, I would have been in at 10 cents. You're up 700% right now, brother. I would not be holding a position. Rule number 5 in our trading rules, okay, is don't be greedy. Do not be greedy. Let me go ahead and take this video out here. Do not be greedy. Okay, a name that's ran 700%, there's going to be some profit takers. Okay, there's going to be some profit takers. There will be other setups. So again, we're looking to enter after a big pullback, not after 1,700 candles up, right? We want to buy the pullback and then the rip. And we wouldn't even saw market cipher on this because the name is too new. Okay, we trade weekly charts here, folks. We're not looking at any other charts. We're sticking to our strategy. PNG was your next one. PNG's on my watch list as well. This was my greatest trade of all time right here so far, folks. This one right here, bang, ripped it up. Okay, this was a name I actually bought like right back here at like 3 cents, but it went all the way up to 15. It was about a so I bought it and held it through this whole time, and I actually ended up making 500% on the trade. But this is interesting here, right? Right back into that weekly. I like it. I like PNG. This is a very small market cap coin. I want to see what it does here. I want to see where the next green dot comes. Okay, so I'm adding an alert. I'm adding an alert here, folks, on PNG. And we're going to call this one out. This is a very small market cap coin. Had a big move, right? Something happened right here. Some big investor came in here and put some money in. You could see that in the volume. Things don't just spike 700% out of nowhere. Okay, that's big money coming into it. So it's consolidating right on that 50-week moving average there. So, I mean, I don't think you're getting it at a bad price if you're long on the asset. Let's see the monthly. Okay, monthly's just spiking here. Again, that's a breakout. I like PNG. I think if you want to own it, okay, I'd probably put 50% of your whatever you want to put in it now because we're at that 50-week. And then 50% on the next green dot. Again, let's be disciplined, though. Let's wait for the green dot to enter. But if you wanted to play it and you're antsy to get in, okay, you're getting it at an average yearly price, which is good. That's great. Okay, you're not getting it 40, 50% above it like most traders do. Most traders want to buy the big rips above it, and then they have to sit through the 50% drops. No, right now you're getting it at the average. So if this thing really does go, and you look at the daily on this thing, too, that's actually crossing there. So yeah, we're going to be patient on this thing, folks. I set the alerts, so I'm going to call the alerts out in group. Okay, and that will be our entry. We just want confirmation. You'll never go broke waiting for confirmation. Big, there's no data on this one for me. No data on market cipher on this one for me, so I can't really tell you. If you want to play it, I'd use a support at like 25 cents. That's a 50% drop. It's an okay candle that's popping in this week, but it's still early, so yeah, there's just nothing I can really tell you. There's no 50-week moving average. There's no market cipher thing down there. So that would be more of a fundamental play. You're playing, what the project is. Yeah, buddy. What else we got here? SSWP. Yep. What is this? Sui Swap? Okay, another name, again, very overextended here. I'm looking to take profits. As a trader, I'm looking to take profits up here. We're overextended, overdone to the downside. Okay, and we're very extended off of that 9-week moving average. This is a day trader stock right here. Okay, people are in here trading. Okay, trading the dips. Okay, that's probably one you want to trade on the daily chart if you want to trade it. Again, I wouldn't be holding it up here as a long-term investor because, again, price is overextended up here, folks. Price is always overextended up here in the long run. Okay, if you're a long-term holder, swing trader, whatever you want to call it, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin putting in the first red candle this week. I think we get a pullback on Bitcoin, folks, down to 32, 35. That's what I'm looking at. But, again, we want to be selling up here, okay? We want to be selling up in this area and buying the dips, right? Here's the stochastic. We want to buy when that stochastic's on the floor. When the stochastic is up here and we're getting red dots, we're asking for a pullback. The chart's telling you, hey, this is going to pull back. Okay, it's going to pull back. We might pull back to 35, 32. That's what I'm shooting for on Bitcoin. I'm still seeing it. I'm still seeing it happen here, folks. So, again, on that SUI one you requested, just too overextended for me, dude. I would be taking profits if you own it. I'd be taking some off. That was SSWP. We got FAST from Tim. FAST is the ticker. Fastened. This is what you're asking for. Okay, big consolidation phase. Check that cheat sheet. Again, big consolidation phase. This one looks great for a macro move. Okay, again, I have no idea. Oh, look at that. Monthly. Look at that monthly. Okay, that's a nice monthly dot there, bud. Okay, if you want to go long on this one, now might be the time. Okay, that's if you're taking a long there. If you're taking a long, that looks excellent on the 5-year chart. Okay, you got a room all the way back to 100. That's about a 500% move there. That's a beautiful monthly chart. Okay, good looking monthly chart there. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the way that we trade, I'd highly recommend becoming a member over at the overkillinvestingclub.com. You will get access to our weekly club calls. You'll get buy and sell alerts on popular cryptocurrencies and stocks from the trading indicator, access to our members-only investing community, unlimited trading support, and much more. Head over to the overkillinvestingclub.com and become a member today.